Okay. When you think about a criminal or an ex-convict, you probably imagine a big man with tattoos and guns. Well, sometimes they might look just like me. When I was 16 years old, I spent 14 hours in jail. But before jumping to conclusions, I'll explain the story. I was invited to a party with all my friends, and we were gonna stay at someone else's place for the night, so we could do whatever we wanted. I was young and naive, thinking nothing bad was gonna happen, but after a few hours, I hear on the door a knock knock. I said, "Who's there?" And the police was there. The owner of the house decided not to show up anymore, so they eventually entered the house and started taking people away, including myself. So minutes later, I'm inside the back of a police truck for underage drinking. And I don't know if any of you have experienced this before, but it's a really efficient way to travel across the city for free. I obviously gave the driver 5 stars. And I remember most of the people started texting their parents right away and calling them. But I thought to myself in the moment, maybe I'll get out of this situation by myself. And plot twist, I didn't. So when we get to the place, they took our picture, our personal information, and put us all together in a big room. The room was, it was a big square. It has stone beds on the side and a big window. And that was it, inside. I also remember there were very interesting guests for robbing houses and selling drugs, stuff that happens. And they were very nice people. After a few hours, they decided to finally ask for my mom's number to ask her to come pick me up. But the funny thing is, she told me she never received the call. She literally had to ask my friend's mom where I was. And 14 hours passed, I'm finally free and outside in the streets, and obviously grounded for a very long time. But now, all jokes aside, what I want you to learn from this story is that it's okay to enjoy the moment, have fun sometimes, and it's okay to break the rules sometimes, but we need to be aware of the consequences. You know, it's okay to enjoy the present, but you need to know how it's gonna affect your future. This time I was very lucky since I was underage. It didn't get on my record. It didn't have any real consequences. But we don't know if we will always be this lucky. Sometimes we can get harmed, we can get injured, we can damage other people. So we need to, before taking any decision, we need to know how it's gonna affect us today and how it's gonna affect us tomorrow. For example, not calling my mom right away was not very intelligent of myself. So we need to know when it's okay to ask for help from others, because we're humans and we make a lot of mistakes, but that's okay. We just need to know how to make things better for our future and learn from our own mistakes. Thank you.